they were from the government. Yes. And I believe they bought that for a song. You know, the soldier thing.
Oh, that one.
Consortium. Yes, is that fellow, what's his name? Big Lacey and his consortium. Is it?
Guests to our December graduation. The school here has been going for nearly 20 years, and I'm just looking at the numbers here we see today graduating, and I'm remembering back maybe 20 years when we had 12 students, and now we have 300 students here in the college at this moment. So as you see, things have changed. 20 years, yes, I'm getting younger, but otherwise there's a lot of changes. 20 years of seeing the hotel and catering industry boom in an industry that is global. It is so changed that you wouldn't recognize it, say, 20 years ago. We've seen, I suppose, some of the things we've seen, the globalization of all the various hotel groups, the franchises that are now available to anybody who's got money and who wants to get into the hotel and catering business. We've seen the budget airlines open lots of doors. The areas that were untouched 5-10 years ago are now being opened. New hotels have been put up, new restaurants. Certainly here in Europe, things are booming. But not only in Europe, we're seeing Asia as well. We're seeing predictions that China and India will have a greater GNP in the next 20 years than Britain. So we're seeing huge changes around. We have all got a situation whereby we've all had to learn how to use computers. And I know there were some of us who never expected to have to use computers, but we know that we couldn't operate these days without computers. And we have our students who have come long distance to be educated. And hopefully we've given you a good education, because what we've tried to do always along the way is to prepare you for the business that you're going into, which is an exciting, interesting business, and there are lots of jobs around. But we're finding that the managers of the hotels and restaurants and everything are looking for people that are dedicated, hard-working, are dedicated and are honest. Now, hopefully you now got your qualifications, or you soon will be getting your qualifications, and you'll be able to get jobs in good hotels and restaurants, airlines, ships. There's so many opportunities there for you. But do remember these qualities that you need. We want to see people with initiative. Hoteliers, restaurateurs, they want to be able to employ people like you and say, look, you're in charge of that, now operate it. They don't want to be running behind you, checking you all the time. They want to see that you're able to run a business on your own initiative. Now, these are the sort of things that you're developing here, and hopefully over the years you will develop more. I would like, I suppose, at this stage just to thank all the teachers who put a lot of hard work in to getting you all to this stage. And it is a lot of hard work. The last minute, it's probably better not to be in the office, because the teachers are all stressed, the students are all stressed, I'm stressed, everybody's stressed, because the students want so much, and they've all decided to do a lot of work in the last couple of days. If they'd have started a bit earlier, our lives might have been a bit easier, but that's students, they will never change. Always think of things for the last minute. But anyway, you have been a good group. I think in general the impression has been that you did well, you studied hard, and we believe that you're all going to be great successes in your future. I suppose all I'd like to say now, rather than go on for a long time, is just to remember your time at IHMES. Hopefully you learnt a lot enough to get you into a good job, and that you remember that the Isle of Man, the little place in the middle of the Irish Sea, where you came and you spent up to 2 years here. And you'll be able to come back and see us in a few years' time and say to us, yes, I did learn a lot here, and here's my wife, and here's my children. But all I'd like to say to you now, to the graduating students, is good luck to your future and congratulations. Thank you all very much.
And could we now have Raj, Mighty Lee, Ripna, Sarah, Sunwood, and Ryan.